Hello, hello, gorgeous ones. How are we doing? I hope you have had a fabulous Christmas. I hope you are enjoying some nice rest and restoration. I had not planned to go live today. Although it's a Friday, I said to you I wouldn't be back till the new year. However, I wanted to talk to you about something. So, if anyone hops on and joins me or watches the replay, say hello. I would love to know who's catching me. I would love to know who's saying, who's watching behind the scenes. If you're a bit of a lurker and don't say hello, perhaps try today. Perhaps it's a new year, new you. I hate that phrase. Don't know about the rest of you. Oh, wait a minute. Someone said hello. Let me have a look, see who it is, because it's not telling me. Bear with. Oh dear. Technology, eh? There I am. Louise, gorgeous. Hello. Lovely to have you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope I'm well. Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good. Had a lovely Christmas. Saw the family. Well, we had, of course, it's Christmas. We've got to have some kind of major disaster, right? So, and we have like a bit of a standard or a standing joke in my family. My youngest, every Christmas seems to end up with us going to hospital at some point. That is just such an exaggeration. I think this is the third time it's happened, but he is only 8, so it does feel quite a lot. But yeah, bless him. He ended up with a virus that covered him in hives like a couple of days before Christmas. And the hives got really bad, and I was worried about like anaphylactic shock if there was something going on. But we're all good now. He's over it now. Crisis averted. But let me know, what have you guys been doing over Christmas? Lou, what you've been up to? Did you manage to find some time for you and to look after yourself? I hope. I wanted to hop in and talk to you guys about something today, which is a theme that I had noticed coming up in 2023, which was, and what I will say is this theme was coming up in many different places. And those of you that are energy workers or empaths in any way, or just sensitive, however you want to describe that, often we pick up on the collective energy of what's going on, right? And one of the collective themes that I kept seeing, whether it was in my programs or my one-to-one clients or just in this community or talking to people out and about, was this real kind of scarcity energy that was coming up for people. And I suppose it's not surprising, right? We look to the media, whether that's social media or, if anyone still watches the news, I hope not for your sake. But there was a lot of scarcity news coming out. So a lot of people talking about, and I don't even mean just finances, finances was a big bit. People talking about no one's got any money to spend, people using food banks, all of those sort of things. But there was also this kind of heavy energy that was going on in 2023 that, I don't know about you, but like, I don't want to be a part of that in 2024. I'm ready for new. I'm ready for something lifted and brighter. And the thing is, we know it starts with us, right? We know that as we work on our energy and our mindset, that ripples out not only into our own life, not only does it mean that we get to see more abundance in our life and more gratitude and more love and feel that energy of feeling lifted and elevated, but it also ripples out to our families. It ripples out to our communities. It ripples out to our clients. When we're in that good space of feeling bright and lifted, then it has this kind of literal ripple effect out. And we know this. But how hard is it to do sometimes, right? Especially if you are in this world, if you're in the healing world, or you've got a really tough job, or, you're caring for parents or children and you feel like that energy is getting heavier and heavier on you. And so one of the things that I decided to do for 2024 is we have the Medicine Woman Collective membership, and this has been running behind the scenes for a while, but it's for 2024. I'm giving it a big facelift. And so this year, our theme is going to be abundance. And it's going to be focusing on us lifting that energy, not only on a, so we're going to be working with the mindset. We're going to be doing the meditations. We're going to be doing the visualizations. We're going to be doing the energy work practices. But we're also going to look at it from a really physical point of view as well. So we're going to be looking at the remedies and recipes and things that we can use that will actually elevate our energetic way of being as we negotiate 2024. Now, what I will say is this isn't about, you will know with me by now, I hope, that I don't believe in just sunshine and roses when it comes to healing work. We've got to look at our shadows, right? We've got to do the deep stuff. We've got to do the dark stuff. We can't ignore the trauma. We can't, because that will just come back to bite us. So it's not about ignoring challenges. It's not about rose-tinted glasses. It's about us having that space so that we can work on our energy collectively together. Because the truth is, if we have a space together where we can have that elevation and that rise in our collective energy, then when we go back out into the world, we're going to be much more able to hold those challenges, to hold those client issues, to hold the challenges that we might have with a family member, or, thinking about Christmas time, whatever those things are that are coming up in our external world, we're more likely to see the opportunities as opposed to fall into that victim mentality or fall into that poor me and this is happening to me instead of happening for me. So I wanted to let you know that the doors are open for the Medicine Women Collective membership, and I would love to have you there. This is the perfect place to be if, I was going to say, if you don't feel quite ready for one of our certified programs, but the truth is, even if you've been through one of our certified programs and you're not yet in the membership, this is really going to serve you in terms of helping you manage your energy ongoing, helping you stay in that, I don't even want to say positive mindset because I think that has negative connotations in itself, but stay in that mindset of abundance as opposed to falling into scarcity, falling into fear, falling into victimhood. Instead, it's about that self-empowerment, but through practices that actually work rather than, those things that we say we're going to do and then it doesn't happen. I don't know about you, but one of the reasons that I went into this work as like a full-time thing is because I could see how easy it is for life to just take you away from this, take you away into the challenges, into the struggles. And before you know it, all of those good intentions you have around meditating and practices and eating the right things and using herbal medicine and all of those things that we know can fall off the radar. So one of the intentions behind this membership is to keep it really live for you as you go through 2024, for you to have that community to come back to, for you to have that support when perhaps you feel like you're supporting everyone else. Then this is a place for you to feel safe and to be nurtured and to take care of you amongst all of that. Whew, that was a bit of a whew. I feel like I had to get that all out. Let me have a look at comments while I take a breath. So bear with. Oh, 1 minute. It's not showing me all the comments now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're not so good at sticking to things alone. I don't think many of us are, Lou, to be honest. I am personally an absolute rebel at heart. So if I can get away with not sticking to a routine or consistency, I will. And this is why on my journey, I've had to put things in place. I've had to have my own mentors and teachers to get that real kind of, I don't even like the word discipline, as many of you know, but to get that consistency, to remember to show up for me, because for most of us, it doesn't come easy, right? It feels alien when you've learned, without going into a whole side topic, when you have coping strategies that mean that you tend to put everyone else first. This tends to be our biggest challenge, right? The healers of the world, we're very comfortable looking after other people. We are very comfortable showing up for others, whatever they need. But when it comes to ourselves, that's what takes the effort. That's what takes us to go, actually, no, I'm doing this for me and I'm going to make it a priority. And I know even in the beginning, and I've talked about this, and it's not as relevant for this, you know, this membership is extremely low cost. I've made it low cost so it's accessible. But I know in the beginning, like, just spending money on me was like the most uncomfortable thing in the world. I would, you know, I would go for really long periods of time without buying things that I needed, but instead would buy other people things they wanted. So, you know, I think this is one of our challenges that we have to overcome. And it's certainly been a cycle I've had to overcome. Yeah, no, my son is absolutely fine now. No, it wasn't. Yeah, he didn't have bacterial, it was viral infection. And that was the annoying thing. We didn't know whether it was bacterial or not. And then was it the antibiotics that were making it worse? And so, yeah, it was a bit of a rigmarole, but hey ho, what's Christmas without a bit of chaos, eh? So, 2 seconds, hun, because there is something wrong with my comments and it's really annoying me because it's not showing me all of them. I love that. You're going to spend 2024 working on yourself spiritually and physically. And that's it. It's an ongoing process, right? And what I try to do at the beginning of each year is think about, you know, what are those things? But also the question we often forget to ask ourselves is, and what support do I need to make that a reality? Because if I know that consistency isn't something that I'm naturally good at, what am I putting in place to support myself to do that? So who do I need to have in my corner? What sort of things do I need to put in place? What kind of arrangements do I need to have in place with those around me so I can have that time, so I can have that space, so I can make this a priority? Because how easy is it for us to get to like March or April and realize it's already gone out the window? So we don't want to set ourselves up to fail, because then that just turns into another stick to beat ourselves up with. Instead, what's the support I need? What do I need to put in place? What are those things going to look like? And like I say, I do that with every area. So if, like, for example, I decide, you know, I know a couple of years ago, I thought, you know what, I really want more energy and effort to go into like my relationship with my husband, because it's all too easy, right? When you've got 3 kids and you both work, and to find that deep intimacy and connection. But it wasn't enough to just have that intention. I then had to, you know, together we booked in the time off. We made arrangements for childcare. We made sure that we had support around us. So if we did want to go do something, then we could do that. So this is what I would invite you to think about as a bit of a side note. Whatever your intentions are for 2024, intentions can be like a woolly word. And it's really important that we also think of them in terms of, and what's my plan to get there? What's my plan to make sure that not only is this probably going to happen, but of course it's going to happen because I've put all the pieces in place to make sure this is going to be a reality. That is what manifestation is really about. It's not just about having the energy and the intention. You have to have the action. You have to have those things in place that are going to allow you to get there. And we know this, right? It's just doing it. So lovelies. Abundance. That is going to be our theme for the Medicine Woman Collective membership this year. What my intention of this year is for the membership is that we have that space so that you can feel so abundant, so in that kind of heart, when your heart's so full that you're just filled with gratitude, to give you as much time and space and practices and tools to allow you to access that, so you can negotiate 2024 from that heart space open, so that you can actually invite in those opportunities, so you can see those opportunities and you can actually take action on them. Because when we're in that scarcity energy, everything shuts down. We close down. We can't see the abundance that's already around us. We can't see the opportunities that are already around us. And we just go into that closed down state, which can feel rubbish. Not only does it mean that we tend to, sabotage our relationships and cause problems in our external world through self-sabotage and all of those things, it also means we feel crappy. So I wanted to give you this year a place where you're going to be filled up with that love, gratitude, and abundance, so that as you negotiate this year, you are starting to see those ripples in your external world. You're starting to see that improvement in your relationships. You're seeing that improvement in your opportunities. You're starting to see that financial abundance, because of course that's important to us right now as well. So that is my intention. I so hope you'll be joining us for this journey. We have got some beautiful women in that membership who are exactly the people you want to be spending your time with. And I mean that from an energetic sense. These are the people that lift you. They're not the people that are going to be dragging you down. When at times it can feel like the whole world is doing the opposite, right? So this is my space for you to come join us. If you are into the meditations, the practices, the energy work, the herbal medicine, the food that is going to nourish you from top to bottom, as well as the lessons and the workshops that are going to allow you to be in that empowered energy, then make sure you join us. I think I've put the link above. If I haven't, I will put it in the comments afterwards. But I would so love to see you there. It would be an honor to guide you through 2024, to hold space for you in 2024. And there's so much more I want to say. I was about to wrap up and then I was thinking, I want to tell you that bit too. But one of the good things about this membership is it holds elements of all the certified programs that we do. So we've got a bit of Ayurveda, we've got a lot of meditation, we've got a lot of spiritual teachings, we've got a lot of the energy work that we see in our Reiki trainings as well. So this is a really beautiful taster of all of it, as well as the coaching and mindset that will allow you to feel empowered to actually use it. So yeah, I would love to see you there. I will wrap up now. I hope you have a gorgeous Friday. I will see you in the new year. If you have any questions about this, please reach out. I would be honoured to talk to you. Otherwise, enjoy yourselves and I will see you soon. Take care.